us. No need to gloat, no need to fuss. There's more to this when we're not rushed. Do you feel the signal? Answer with a grin though. Hit that button, thumbs go up, listen with your inner self. Comment sections open, see me, let go tension solid on feet. Come back when you're feeling ready, then we'll share our stories friendly. Custores, presidium, be with me now. Lux mea adesto, presence is the how. Veritatem e profundo ducere the sound. Clare, mihi, ostende, go round. Complete the circle, loop around the spiral. Up and down we let go. Cool, let's pull a card now. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of visions coming in throughout this week. So this one's going to be anyone who's going through any one of these things or any combination of these things. I'm going to just list them off, and then we're going to get into the tarot reading as how do we get ourselves out of this? How do we kind of avoid situations or repeating situations that we don't want to have in our life? So the first one I got is someone has a jealous friend, or it could have been like a coworker kind of friend. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone close, but they were jealous because, and they got it very specifically as like two women as being like kind of friends, or at least work friends or something. And so this friend was afraid that because you're an attractive person, but they're afraid that their significant other, which you happen to have met somehow, is into you or attracted to you in some way. So it sparked a lot of insecurity within this person. And so what this person did was, if they ever bought you anything like a coffee or anything like that, or some snacks, whatever, shared things with you at work, they might have tried to poison you. And I know that sounds absolutely wild, but there is someone here where a jealous friend tried to poison you because of their own jealousy. So the next one that I have is someone with a much larger platform than you. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Someone with a larger platform than you finds you go. And this could be a friend, this could be someone that you don't really know. I'm not sure, but this was how it was coming in. Someone with a larger platform than you finds you, sees you growing your platform, and then tries stealing your ideas. I'm from the West Coast. Welcome in. Then tries stealing your ideas. And slandering you so that they can get ahead. So they're basically taking from you because they see you as a lot smaller, and they're trying to make sure that you stay buried so no one, thank you, so no one else can see you, so no one can see where they're getting the new stuff that they're putting out, right? Okay, no, this was a friend. I did write that down. This was a friend who basically they would have positioned themselves as like trying to be above you. Um, you should be able to go back and rewind a little bit. I'm gonna keep this a clear message though, just for everybody else. Um, so, and if you can't, then you should catch it on. You can catch it on the when it on the replay. All right. So this would be a friend who, or they acted as a friend, but they tried actually positioning themselves above you. They saw themselves as being above you. So they're trying to perhaps try to mentor you even when you didn't need it, or something along those lines. Um, and yeah, the entire time they were just kind of stealing your ideas, using it for themselves, using it to grow their own platform, not giving you any credit, and just talking schmack behind your back. Very uncool. I did get a very strong New York City energy for this person. So I don't know what that's about, but it is a big city, and this person's got a large following. So Keep an eye out for that. Another situation, um, an ex of yours that you had left, right? You rejected, walked away from, who had possibly taken some like intimate videos of you without your consent, without your knowledge at all. This person might now be using kind of like a revenge porn situation to get back at you for leaving them. So, any number of situations or any combination of situations, and we're going to talk about how to get out of them in just a moment. Let's see. There may be some people trying to send like beauty spells to someone, so keep an eye out for that. If you're getting a lot of extra hair loss, very specifically, they're going for the hair. They're going for the hair. I was getting these dreams, really intense like dreams where it's like the scalp looked really just unwell. It looked like, I don't know, just the skin was really red and like it was just losing a bunch of hair. So someone's trying to send spell work specifically because like to mess with your beauty, essentially. Because whoever I'm talking to, this is a very attractive crowd. Okay, a lot of things going on in your world. Um, you might also be having very intense and vivid dreams right now, so pay attention to them. If you're not, that's okay. Also, you might see just many synchronicities all throughout the day, so pay attention. All right, and then I got one last one. This could be for someone who is experiencing like, or you might not even know about this, but an old friend of yours or possibly a family member who you don't really speak to anymore might be selling themselves on some kind of schmorn site, under your name, under your name, and to the extent that this person actually changed the way that they looked so that they could look more like you, so that they can get away with this. And I know that is absolutely insane, but so are some people. So it is what it is. So those are the visions and things that I've been having coming up lately. So if you resonate with any one of those or a combination of them, this is your reading, okay? All right. And what we're actually getting into is how the heck do we get away from these situations? How do we get into a better situation? Easy enough. Detachment. Detachment. So we definitely want to practice emotional detachment from these situations so that they're not dragging us down under, into their lower frequency. No one wants to be in that ick. So, okay, we got the universal laws here. So we want to kind of lean into what we know, ground down, and then just remember we're reaching up, so we don't want to be dragged down. And every time we reach up, every time we're trying to go higher, there will be energies trying to pull you back down, and you just gotta resist it. That's why we gotta detach from those types of energies. That way, you'll get to a point where they don't ever reach you anymore. They have nothing. They'll be like grasping. They have nothing to grab onto. Let's do this deck first, actually. Whew, you're getting a lot of hate right now. It might be completely behind your back, but if you don't know about it, good. Keep ignoring it. You don't need to. Detach, 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 detach. You don't need to be in this nasty energy. If you are aware of it, detach, detach, detach. Just let it all go. You stay in love. Let them be haters. Secretly, they love you. Secretly, they're obsessed. So just let them do what they're gonna do. They will get what they got coming for them. You know? Okay, yeah, we got Mars energy, so you might really be experiencing some intensity right now, or there might just be intensity going on around you. So stay focused, stay in your lane, and stay in that detachment energy. And that's for your own inner peace, not for any other reason than that. Just take care of you over everything else right now, because things could get a little wild because you're about to like push through and break through something right now, and it's going to get intense. It's going to feel really intense. Um, So another reason why we want to practice detachment right now is you really don't want to drown in your own emotions. Um, don't want to drown in your own emotions. You want to maintain your inner authority. So sit in your sort of seat of the soul, kind of at heart center, and don't stray from that point. Stay extra disciplined at this time, and that helps you maintain a certain level of detachment. Whew, that's a lot. All right. Yeah, it's going to be high emotions at this time. High emotions. There's going to be some chaos. Um, and that's due to other people around you. It's not necessarily due to you. It's not necessarily a reflection of what's going on within you. That is a reflection of this breakthrough you're having. So it's a sort of internal disruption that pushes you through to a much more peaceful experience. But right, so sun splendor, and it'll be much more still on the other side. Much more still, much more happy. That over here. So it's going to bring a lot of clarity for you moving through this. But you got to get through it first. So it's going to be high emotions, high tides. And we also got sap of the moon, and we got wise salt. Um, so there might be some things that really sting coming up. So again, stay kind of detached so that you're not in a state where you're going to be reactive with the moment. And instead, you can take the moment and hold it and know how to approach it in a way that helps you move beyond it, that helps you first get really clear, kind of empty all that out, right? We're letting go, we're detaching from it. And once we do that, then comes the sun's splendor. And every bit of work, every bit of effort that you put in, every bit of pressure that you are put under is going to start sprouting these blossoms. It's like these diamonds, sorry. It's like blossoming diamonds, basically, within you. I do get a lot of like X energy trying to come in, so it could have been that story about that one X. Um, but anyone can have any kind of X who's trying to push their way back into your life or trying to hang on to you, keep you tethered, keep you bound to them. But this person is insecure around you, and your confidence in yourself, even if you don't feel confident, like how you carry yourself, it feels threatening to them. They do care about you, but they like to be connected to your energy because it lifts them up. But then it's also threatening to them. So it's like a love hate thing. This person, I think you already know who that is. You're already moving forward from it, but they really want to stay in your life. They really want to stay in your life because they see your value, but they don't bring you value. So it's not a reciprocal connection. And I think you feel the dissonance in this, which is why you've kind of turned your back to it and moved forward. You're onto some bigger things. They're really trying to come in though. They're trying to keep a connection to your heart space. But they don't want you to like level up because they're gonna feel even more less than. They're gonna feel even more insecure. Okay, yeah, this Mars energy, like you cannot trust that. This Ace of Swords reverse fell right on top of it. This is going to be a bit of like a chaotic energy, whether it's an ex-lover, an ex-friend, an ex-family member. whatever it is, someone's not going through a good time and you are leveling up, um, and they might try to sabotage that. They might really try to sabotage that. And you're in this really highly attractive energy, just to reiterate from the beginning, channeled messages. You're in a very attractive, very powerful energy. Um, but there is still that lingering past, these lingering emotions. So this is our breakthrough where we're pushing through these emotions. When we hit that detachment just right, when we get that void space at last, then we get the sun splendor, and not a moment sooner. So it's about readiness. As soon as you're ready, you let go these people entirely, whoever it is to you. You already have your back turned. You already know the direction you're going in. Now it's just a matter of letting go, and it might just be a matter of letting go of some grief, like a final release of the the grief of the mourning of these connections that were. I'm getting a volatility. Um, these connections were unstable and, yeah, just pure chaos in your life. It wasn't bringing you any good. They were very bitter relationships, and it was sweet for them because of your energy, but it's bitter for you. So is that fair? No, it's not. That's why you moved on from it. That is exactly what dissonance is, right? Like, oh, why would you want to let go of this connection? It feels so good to me. Yeah, but it doesn't feel good to me because you're giving me crap energy back. So you free yourself. You free yourself, but just a matter of healing the emotional aspect, clearing the heart space out to hit that inner still, that inner void. And it's not just empty space within you, right? It's a live void space. Live void space. And that is where it seems like there is nothing, but really it is infinite. You're tasting infinity, and from that place, that 0 point field, you can draw and create anything that you want for your reality. So you can literally create every bit of your dreams from that space at any moment in time. When you learn how to cultivate that from within, um, wherever you are, no matter what chaos is going around you, you are a freaking powerful person. Don't ever forget that. You earned this. Whatever it is coming up for you, the sun splendor, you earned this. Don't let anyone take it away from you. The only way you wouldn't reach it is if you were to let someone come in and sabotage that for you. But don't. You have actually reciprocal connections coming in, not to replace these ones. No one's replaceable, even if they weren't um, the best for you in your life. No one's replaceable. And it's not about anything being wrong with them as a person. It's about resonance. Is it there? Is it not? But you do have people who are more resonant, who are more at the level that you're at, ready to give, ready to share, right? Um, but the ones who just want to take because your energy is so good and don't want to give anything back to you because then it makes them feel insecure about themselves if they see you shining, that's not okay. You can still care about those people, but care about them from a distance, because they're just going to burn you out every damn time. Every damn time. So you have much better things coming in. I know it's hard. There's a missing sensation, sometimes even a longing to reconnect with people that we care about so much, even when it hurts. But these are the feelings that we need to detach from at this time so that these people don't keep hurting. Because the stories that were coming up, these visions that I've been having, these are some pretty serious things. Some of them are actually very criminal. So if anyone's doing these sorts of things to you, these are not the people that you want to connect to. No matter how much you care about them, I promise you, they don't care the same way that you do. They do not have the same heart that you do. And you need to protect your heart over all else. You need to protect your good nature, protect your mind, your body, your soul, everything. Protect everything about yourself and let these people self destruct if that's what they want to do. That's what they're choosing for yourself. You have to understand that's not your choice, that's theirs. That is theirs. But you choose better for you. Don't let these people do this to you. If you got to make reports, make the reports. Even if it's friends, family, whatever. It doesn't matter, but you have some really good stuff coming for you, a lot of new coming into your life, and it is from releasing a lot of the old. So these are all from brand new realizations, from realizing who is there for you, who actually isn't, who's creating problems in your world unnecessarily, whether you're aware of it or not. So you're closing this out. Closing this out. And remember, this video is just going to be confirmation for you. If you already know, if it's striking a chord within you, if you feel the signal, then this is for you. Just let go. Time to close it out. Time to move forward. Can still keep our fond memories. Can keep the lessons. Move forward. There's a lot of value still within those connections. We just don't need to continue connecting with them if they're going to make it a point to take the time out of their day to use all of their energy to try to sabotage you. Those are not your people. I promise you, they're not your people, no matter how much you care for them. They're not. And they're going to feel this. They're going to feel a big loss. They are. They're going to feel a big loss, and they're going to try to tempt you to come back. They're going to try. They're going to try. They're going to try. They're going to try. They're going to keep trying. You got to stay firm in those boundaries. Stay firm in the boundaries. It's not quite here yet, but it's about to be. You got to stand strong long enough. That's the test. That's the test. Stay in your sunshine. Stay in your sun energy. But you will be tested. You will be tested because you're about to level up big. And to level up big, Spirit needs to make sure that you're prepared. So this is all about preparedness. Take it as a training grounds more than anything. Again, it's going to feel chaotic. Take it as a training ground. Stay centered here. Stay grounded. Stay in your body. Stay clear here. Stay true to who you are. Nothing can shake you. Nothing's going to rock your boat because you're solid. You're solid. You're solid. You already know you got good things coming to you. Doesn't matter what anyone else says about it. Yeah, they're going to keep trying to come back, and that is what it is. Boundary. All you got to do is give them a no, or you don't have to say anything at all. Just keep your head turned the other way. Yeah, literally all they're going to do is try to put you in your head, try to stop you from whatever it is, wherever you're progressing, try to make, literally. This is not good energy. 9 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and 3 of Pentacles reverse. They might try to get you to quit on your own by putting you in your head as if you can't do something, but that's BS. You can do whatever you set your mind to, and you're going to. You're already making it happen, so why would you doubt yourself? You won't. So this is, just people trying to come in and control. Again, relationships you're already disconnected from, whether this is an ex-lover, ex-friend, be a family member, there could be a father involved who's really strict, maybe trying to tell you how to live your life, something like this. It could be a combination of things. But either way, you've already walked away from this, so don't go back. Do not go back to the past. Detach from the past is the biggest message here. There's nothing for you there. There's nothing left. Take the lessons and move forward. If you want this, right? And this is your free will at work. If you want this, detach and move forward. Lovingly so. That's really all you got to do. It's going to be a time where it tests you. Again, emotions are going to be running high, very, very high at this time. And certain things, with this Wise Salt card, it speaks to me of irritation, right? Irritation. You know how, okay, so if we're talking about wounds, you're healing from stuff. If we're talking about wounds, you're moving on. If a salt touches a wound, it kind of stings, right? It feels irritating. But there's so much wisdom in salt. What is it? Freaking clams that make pearls out of salt or something like that. And in that process, it's really irritating. But that transformation process, that it turns a grain of, or maybe it's a grain of sand or something, I don't know, into a pearl. But that's where my attention is being drawn. It turns it into a pearl though, but so it turns it into something valuable essentially for you. So it's going to be a very irritating process, and it's in the more challenging emotions though that we grow the most, that we sort of realize and discover all this nuance um, to whatever it is, wherever it is that you're going. This is going to be where you're preparing yourself. It's within that nuance that is going to be exactly what you need um, at the next level. So once you do break through, it's all that nuance from these emotional experiences, these very irritating emotional experiences. That's precisely what is going to protect you in this next era of your reality when you're facing new levels, new devils. I think I'm going to leave this one here though. Thank you for being with me. Just have my closing. That's what came through. Do with it what you will. Don't forget to chill too with your insights, with your when you're still. If you like what you see, you hear, you smell, you be, start climbing up the tree. I'm kidding, follow me. Likes galore and share your story. In community is glory. Don't be shy now, I don't bite. No one above, below is right. It's all even, fair and light. We'll keep it cool here, that's why we type. Take only truth with you, the rest can flush and lube. Or if you really want it, you can even put in chew. Either way, we ended here. I'll be back soon, no worries, dear. Kumamori, dinito, sige la back to medicine. Now I eat a bagel. Later, have a good night.